Well, with Black Friday just a couple days away and many of the more expensive beauty items are now on sale, I wanted to get this luxury edition holiday gift guide out to you guys so you can start your shopping early, avoid the lines, but still get the great deals, right? Okay, so again, this is the luxury version. I did recently launch a video on holiday gift, all under $50. All really good gifts. In fact, many of those on my holiday shopping list are getting gifts from that list. So hopefully they're not watching. All right, you guys, so let's get into the luxury version of holiday gift guides. As always, everything will be listed down below so you can go right to it, find it, look at it, see what you think, and get the deals. Also, if you want more holiday gift ideas, I have curated 3 lists, if you will, one for stocking stuffers, one for gifts for him, and one gifts for her, all on my shop, my store. So I have linked those 3 links also down below in the description if you don't see something here that you like, but you want to do a little bit more shopping of things that I have or have used and love. That's how they made the list. All right, let's get into this list. Let's start with what I've been trying to start with, and that is my lip combo. This isn't QVC. You guys have heard me say that. If you're new to my channel, I say that a lot. The purpose of my videos are to create a community for those of us over 50. If we haven't met before, hi, I'm Jody. I'm 55. And think of me and this community as just midlife beauty besties. We're all going through this aging process together. And the purpose of my content is to engage and create a community where, yeah, sometimes we can talk about how the aging process sucks, and some days it does suck, but we are truly happy to be going through the aging process together and doing it in this community of supportive women. The purpose of this channel is not to be QVC, so while I talk about products, I don't continually force products at you or link everything down below. So I am trying to get better about linking the products that you guys ask about most after I have done a video and didn't link anything. And that is my lip combo. Gets a lot of questions, and I don't change it out that often, as you will start to see as I start to list it, and you'll see it's the same things. I will change it during the holidays and then come spring and summer, and so I do try different products. But today I am wearing, no surprise, Spice Lip Liner by Jane Iredale and the Makeup by Mario South Shore. These are my go-to combos lately. I just think it plays really nicely with a neutral overall look. My look today isn't warm, it's not cool, it's just a neutral, and that's what I like the best about this combo, is it's a neutral. You can play it with warm makeup if you want, or cool makeup. I just go with neutral. So let's talk skincare first. These items could have made my $50 and under gift guide, but I hadn't used them long enough to feel good about putting them in that video. I have since used them for an additional week, and that makes 3.5 weeks total. So I feel much better about sharing them in this video. So let's start with them. They are by a brand called Mimmua. You might have heard about this brand. It is a Korean-inspired skincare brand. 3 products that I'm absolutely loving, and they are all on sale during Black Friday. I will link them all below. This first one is the Volume Up Time Block Serum. This has been considered Botox in a bottle because it has volufillin in it at 5%. Now, you might have heard things about volufillin, and if you look it up on the internet, you can completely go down a rabbit hole. It's an effective ingredient at plumping up fat cells. It doesn't create new fat cells, it just re-plumps fat cells that you have. So for me, there's certain places I don't want to use this, but on my face where I have lost volume, I've really focused it right up in my upper lip area because I lose a lot of volume and I get those smoker lines, which I absolutely, for me, I just can't stand them. That is my biggest pet peeve right now with this aging process, are these lines. So I've been putting it right through here, and I've noticed that those lines look softer. They're not gone by any stretch, and it doesn't make this area look fat, but it just adds a little bit of volume. If you use a product that has volufillin too strong, it can have a plumping effect that you may not want. So you want to get a product that already hasn't mixed properly, which this product does. For an example, if you look at the Ordinary products, some of those people have had challenges with it because it's such a strong ingredient and you need to mix it with an oil-based moisturizer. No pre-mixing, no post-mixing on this. They have already done the work for you. This costs $23. During Black Friday, it will be an additional 30% off, making it just over $16. I have really liked this. I'm looking forward to continuing to use it to see just how nice this area looks come January. The second product that I've been enjoying from this brand is the Niacindy Radiance Cream. It's a rich, hydrating formula with 10% niacinamide. The little yellow spheres that you see in there are made up of 9 peptides to help restore firmness to the skin. And after using this for 3 weeks, I've noticed that my skin looks a little firmer, especially right through my jawline, and it has a little bit more bounce. I would say it's a little more bouncy, and that would make sense with the 9 peptides. This sells for $29. It's also on sale during Black Friday. All the links are down below and you can get it for just over 20 bucks. The third product that I have been using from Mimmua that I really have enjoyed is the Kojic Acid Turmeric Cleansing Cream. Now, you know it takes a lot for me to recommend anything other than washing my face with coconut oil because I'm a big fan of that. However, when I saw this brand on a live stream with Glam Girl Gabby, not only do I love the ingredient lineup, but I love the results that people are getting. I'm happy to put away my coconut oil for just 3 weeks to test this product and see what I think before I share it with you guys. It almost looks like orange sherbet, but it has 0 scent. It's made with turmeric root extract and kojic acid to help reduce the look of dark spots and support a radiant, healthy looking complexion. You can see where I've just swiped my finger. I use about that much, rub it all over my fingers, and then rub it all over my face. Then I take a warm washcloth and wipe off all my makeup. There's nothing left behind on my skin. Because of the antioxidant rich ingredients, my skin looks more firm and my freckles are appearing lighter. So as we go into winter, I can start to wear a lighter formula foundation versus a more heavy, medium to full coverage foundation, which I absolutely love the idea of going to a lighter weight foundation. And it's definitely possible with the addition of these 3 skincare products in my skincare routine. Giving skincare as a holiday gift can be really easy when it's products like these for any skin type, whether it's mature skin, more youthful skin, acne prone skin, sensitive skin. You can cover a lot of different skin types with these 3 ingredients. So they make great gift giving ideas, but also for yourself if you are feeling like your skincare routine is in a little bit of a rut. I know that happens to me because I like what I like and I know how it works. Really glad that I got pushed out of my comfort zone and tried something different, and they'll definitely be part of my routine. The next holiday gift is one that I would really encourage you to get now because it is on sale for 20% off. And that is the Nikki LaRose Volume 2 by BK Beauty Brush Collection. This has everything that you need for your face as well as your eyes. I talk about this one a lot. I use them a lot. You get the N18 brush, which is the ultimate contour brush, and it is the ultimate contour brush. Really nice for contouring those harder areas where you just want a nice straight line. Really great to come down your neck and just twist it. Nikki demonstrates this on her Instagram. You also get the N19 Ultimate Coverage Brush. Look at the shape of this one, you guys. I really like this one for putting powder right through here. If you're gonna contour your nose, that angle allows you to get nice contouring. I also find that this one works really well for my cream, liquid, and powder blushes. Because of that angle, I just love the way it sits. It doesn't deposit too much color, and I don't find myself having to go back and lighten it. It's a more dense brush. It's really meant for creams, but it blends powders flawlessly. You also get the N20 and the N20S brush. This is a smaller version of the N20, dual fiber. Really nice for blending smaller stuff. I use the N20S for blurring out my cream eyeshadow. Works flawlessly for that. And then I like the N20 for my powders because of how small it is. If I just need a little bit of powder right through here, or I need a little bit of powder right underneath my eyes or down my nose, this works great because it doesn't deposit too much powder. And for our more mature skin, or really anybody, too much powder just really makes a cakey makeup look. And this is, because it's so light, airy, the bristles are very spaced out. It's not dense and heavy, just a really light application, especially when you hold it back here. Really nice brushes. And then you get 4 eye brushes. Mine are obviously loved because they're dirty, but I've talked about these before. A nice small paddle brush, really nice smudging brush. This is a fantastic crease brush and under eye liner brush. Obviously I used it today. And this N21 is exactly what it's called, and that's the precision brush. All BK Beauty bristles are synthetic, they're vegan. This makes a really good gift, you guys, because whether you're a pro makeup artist or you're just starting, you have everything that you need in this collection, but they're very, very quality. The handles on these brushes are my favorite because I shared this recently in a video, because of how they start thin and then they go thicker. You can get a good grip on this. You can also hold it back here really lightly because of the way they're weighted and get a lighter application. There's a lot of thought that went into these brushes. If you see any of Nikki's videos, she walks you through how she designed them as a celebrity makeup artist. Really thoughtful. And I had a chance to meet her and talked a little bit about the inspiration behind these. And when you are a makeup artist and you work with makeup tools all day, every day, you start to wish you had something that did this or something that did that because there wasn't anything on the market. That's where these were created from. So for that special someone on your holiday list that loves makeup, you can't go wrong with these. And like I said, they are on sale. Use the code in the link down below to get the discount. The next holiday gift item on the luxury list is none other than the $82 Natasha Denona eyeshadow palette. This is the Eye Sculpt palette. This is in the shade Soft. There's also a darker version if you like that. I'll link them both below. You guys, I have used this so often since I got it, and many of you have commented on just different eye looks that I've created. Big fan of this. And what makes this a nice gift is it doesn't matter if the person that you give this to likes warm tones or cool tones, because this has all of it, and you've got different finishes to play with. It also lines them up vertically and horizontally. So if this is given to somebody that's new to makeup and they're not really sure where to start, you can just follow and do an eye look with just those three. You can do an eye look with just these three. It makes it really easy. Or if it's a more experienced person that likes the makeup that you're giving this to, they can use these colors across the top to stay in the same shade range, which makes really pretty eye look. This is a gift that I gave myself when it first came out a couple months ago, and I use this one a lot. So again, for the makeup lover on your list, this would make a really nice surprise for them underneath the tree. Also on sale right now is the Ziip Halo. I've talked about this in a few videos. This has been one of those skincare devices, this one and the next one I'm gonna share with you, when it comes to devices that I think have changed the way my skin looks over the last 4 to 5 months. Big fan of this. I got it in June, I think, so we'll backtrack whatever, I don't wanna lie. So it's November. Yeah, that's 6 months, 5 months. Big fan of this, you guys. It doesn't take more than 4 minutes. It doesn't take hardly any time at all. It's very lightweight. The outside is plastic to keep the weight down. These are metal. It's a microcurrent, nanocurrent device. It lifts and tones your skin. I do the jawline, I do right around the cheekbone, and then I do this part right near my eye to give a little bit of a lift to my eyebrow. I do this 3 to 4 times a week. And I can tell that when I haven't used it for a little while, I feel like my face needs it. It's just one of those devices that I am never without. And so if you're looking for a holiday gift for that beauty lover, skincare lover on your list, this makes a great gift. And like I said, it is on sale. The other skincare device that I would recommend, because I use it, which is the case for all of these gifts, I only recommend gifts that I've used. That I just don't, this isn't a cash grab for me. I don't just throw a bunch of stuff at you that I've never used, because what good is it as a gift guide if I don't know what the heck it does or if it works. The other skincare device that if you've watched my videos, you've seen me talk about, and there are LED masks on the market. You guys, I get requests from companies that make masks like this at least once a week. They want to send me their mask to try. So I can see how confusing it is for the consumer trying to understand which one works best, which one should you try. I wanted this one because I saw a video that Angie Hot and Flashy did where she lined up, I think it was about 8 of them. She went through the very scientific, specific reasons why different LED masks work, how many lights are on the back, how strong the lights are, how close the lights get to your face to help with those fine lines, wrinkles, hyperpigmentation, all the things that you want in a skincare device. I picked up this one because of Angie's recommendation, and I have given it to 2 other people because I swear by it. It's also on sale. This can be a more expensive item, but it's something that the person that you give it to will use every day. Some people like to use this in the evening. I like it in the morning because it's just 10 minutes. It's for me a nice way to sort of wake up. The biggest improvements I've seen on my skin with using this is it is tighter. It has less hyperpigmentation. I don't feel like it looks as saggy, so it's more firm. Everything just looks a little tighter. And my jowls, which for me are a nemesis, I don't feel like they're as puffy unless I eat a lot of salt. Then the next day they are puffy because I've just got water retention. So that's not this fault, that's my fault. All right, the next item on my list is also one that you guys have seen me use, and I absolutely love it. In fact, I used it today, and that is the Voloom. If you've got somebody on your list that loves big hair, they like doing their hair, whether they've got short hair or long hair, this thing, I honestly wish I had known about this years ago, because I like bigger, poofier hair. I like thick hair. I don't have really thick hair, but I have long hair. And the longer your hair, the more it gets weighted down, so the thinner it can look. Plus there's that whole age thing, and thin hair can be thin hair. But I've got nieces that are in their 20s that have this. They absolutely love it. So it doesn't matter the age of the person. It depends on if you know somebody that likes to do their hair. If it's somebody that wears a bun every day, they would not enjoy this. But somebody that loves to do their hair all the time, what this does is it adds, it looks like I have extensions in. That's how full this looks. All you do, and you set this at like 300, you just take a little bit, you or the person you give it to, wink wink, in case you want one for yourself. I'll link the video down below on how easy it is to use this tool, but it's just a crimping tool, kind of. You just go and take the smooth part of your hair, the part that's visible, flip it over, and then you go to this next section and you crimp it. You can see I did that today. See how that has a little crimp in it? That's what gives it the lift and the volume. And then you put your smooth hair right over it. And it looks like you've got a lot of hair. You can do that same process twice if you want to remove 2 layers of hair and do it. This is just 1. I did 2 on that video that I did for you guys, and my hair was so full. I wore a hat the rest of the day, and the next day my hair still looked poofy. So I don't know why you would need to do 2, but maybe if you want to. 1 works sufficient for me. I absolutely love that thing. My only regret is that I didn't know it existed sooner. I'd seen it on social media, but I was like, felt a little gimmicky. So then a friend suggested it, and I'm like, all right, let me buy one. And I don't regret it. Now for that person on your list that you're not sure what to get, but you know they have expensive tastes, Byredo's Mojave Ghost. You guys, they will love this scent, and I am a scent snob. This stuff is absolutely beautiful. What I mean by that is I like a certain scent, but I can't smell something and tell you all the notes. Like, you know, some people can drink wine and tell you all the notes in it. I feel like those people are also really good at smelling a perfume and telling you what hits first and then what's in the middle note, what's at the end. That's not me. What I can tell you is whoever you give this to on your holiday list will be absolutely grateful and will repurchase this for themselves. I'm gonna read to you what it says because, again, I can't do it justice. It says, Mojave Ghost reflects the resilience of the Mojave Desert where life flourishes. The dry warmth of cedarwood intertwines with the soft luminosity of Jamaican nestberry. I would agree with that. I don't know what German nestberry smells like, but if it smells like this, it must be amazing. Powdery violet flowers hint at the resilience of rare blooms, while musky ambret and warm amber round out a captivating and enduring fragrance inspired by the perseverance of this vibrant landscape. Yep, that pretty much sums it up. It has the most feminine musk scent. That's what I would say. It's more feminine, light musk, but it's a feminine musk. It is beautiful. This is my second small one. I'm pretty sure it's on sale now, so I'm going to pick up the bigger one because once I get a scent that I love, I just stick with it. So again, if you've got somebody special on your holiday shopping list, Mojave Desert by Byredo, you cannot go wrong. I promise you they will love it. All right, you guys, that does it for me today. Again, if you want more shopping ideas, gifts for him, gifts for stocking stuffers, or gifts for her, I'll leave those links down below. I'm not wanting to bombard you with a bunch of expensive holiday items because that's just not in everyone's budget. And what I don't want is anybody to feel depressed or pressure or less than during the holidays. So the gifts are there. You can go take a look at them if you want. I'll update you with YouTube shorts or on the YouTube community page if some items that I really love go on sale in addition to these, so you can go check them out. But other than that, I'm not going to bombard you with a bunch of holiday gifts. These are all really good ones. The ones under $50 also really, really good. And then for the rest of the time, I hope you just enjoy the holidays and don't feel so frantic to keep up with the Joneses and go buy stuff that maybe people aren't even gonna need. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Let me know in the comments down below that if you had Santa on speed dial, which of these would you want him to put in your stocking this year? I'll see you guys in just a couple days. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.